Alexandre Rodrigues da Silva is probably the hottest young football property in South America. Chelsea and Milan are reportedly interested in the Brazilian starlet. Still a teenager, the forward has already had to start coping with the burden of being compared to world beaters, including his compatriot Kaká.
I'm Alexandre. I've just started and I'm a 17-year-old boy. I cannot be compared to anyone. They are stars, and I'm still a normal boy beginning to play football. One day I intend to be compared to Ronaldo or to Ronaldinho Gaucho, but right now it is still too early for comparisons. I'm a boy that has just started.
The striker is better known as Alexandre Pato, literally translated duck, and takes the name from the city where he was born, Pato Branco. It was there that his talents were first noticed, and the move towards stardom began.
I started when I was 4 years old, because ever since I was very little, my mum and dad always saw that I was kicking something, a little can or fruits inside the house. I was always kicking, so my dad enrolled me at the futsal academy when I was 4, and that was where I began my first steps with a ball.
Word of Pato's ability soon spread across his home state of Paraná, and it was obvious his talent and potential warranted a bigger stage. Thus, he made the 550-kilometre journey to Porto Alegre for a trial with Sport Club Internacional. After impressing, he moved there and started sharing accommodation with 83 other boys who, like him, hoped to make a name for themselves in the Inter first team.
When I was 11 years old, I had to leave my family to follow my dream of playing football. It is hard to live far from your family, but it is also good because I am living a new life. I'm living by myself without my family, but I visit them whenever I can. I thank them a lot because they have given me a lot of strength. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be where I am today.
His rise has been meteoric. He scored on his debut for Inter in November, and soon after, in December in Japan, this goal against Egypt's Al Ahly helped Internacional book a place in the final of the FIFA Club World Cup.
For me, that is the dream of every player. I had that experience and I went there. Thanks to God, I played a good game and scored a goal, helping my team towards the victory. That Club World Cup really marked my life.
Internacional went on to win the final, beating Barcelona 1-0. Pato didn't play well in that match, though, and some observers felt his potential had been overestimated. However, Nelson Rodrigues, Brazil's under-17 and under-20 coach, disagrees. It'll just take a little time.
He is different as a player, but he needs to be worked on because he's still being formed. People must understand that he is someone that will slowly become a true great. But, just as with all the other boys here, he still needs some more training to become a great player.
Pato's 5 goals in the Under-20 South American Championship in Paraguay earlier this year helped Brazil win the tournament. His performances caught the eye of a number of leading clubs, and a move to Europe looks inevitable. However, any interested parties will need to come up with $20 million to activate a release clause in his contract, as he's tied to Inter until 2009.
My future will be to play for Internacional, finish my contract, win titles for Inter's fans, and help my teammates, because they deserve it. Maybe one day I can go to Europe, because that is my dream. I want to get there and be a star, be like Ronaldo or Ronaldinho Gaucho, because I will work hard to get there one day and become a real star.
Brazilian Alexandre Pato is definitely a player with a big future. But just how high will the duck fly?